on, y'all? So today I just want to go over a few things, some pros and some cons about me being in Bangkok for 30 days. And I'm coming to you right now, my little Airbnb Bangkok. I got one more day left here, so I figure I'd shoot me a quick video right quick and let you guys know how I felt about Bangkok. Uh, just to start off this video, welcome to the channel and also welcome back to the channel. But I took a big risk, coming from the States and going to a foreign country that I've never been to before in my life and spending 30 days in this country. Yeah, it's a big risk. First time I did something like this without me being in the military, of course, and all by myself. But I'm glad I did it. Bangkok is a beautiful city. And I can't say Thailand, because I've only been to Bangkok and I've been to one city outside of Bangkok, and that was Pattaya Beach, Pattaya. And I enjoyed that place. I spent 2 days there. If you haven't, check out the videos and let me know what y'all thought about Pattaya. But anyway, I'm going to start off with the pros first and the cons later about how I felt about Bangkok. So I'm looking at my notes right now. So the first thing that I want to say that Bangkok is a big city. I've been here almost 30 days and I haven't seen anything, or I haven't seen everything, I should say. It's just so much to do. They got so many malls here, just so many things you can do. They got amusement parks that I haven't been to. They got so many hotel rooftops. I know I'm probably going to repeat myself throughout this video, but that's okay. Bear with me, y'all. But the first pro that I'm going to cover is they got this place called, oh man, I'm blanking on the place. I had to look it up. I'll just put the name on here later. I think it's called Asiatique Riverfront. Yeah. But that place is like a boardwalk environment. If you guys ever been to like Coney Park or Coney Island in New York, or just any boardwalk on the beach, it has them same type of vibes, It has amusement rides there, has plenty of places to eat, has live bands playing, just a little park for the kids. Just have everything. Everything you think a boardwalk has, they have it there. And they also have riverboat rides where on the boats, they're kind of like party boats, on the river. And you can hear the music playing. A lot of those boats have buffets and stuff. Just, you can sit down and chill and relax and just look at the river. Look at all the neon lights at night. It's awesome. The second thing, they have tons of malls in Bangkok. So that's a pro. So if you love to shop, man, this is the place. I've been to, I think, 3 malls here, and they were like huge. 3 or 4 malls. I've been to Union Park or Union Mall. I've been to Terminal 21. I've been to I think M. I can't remember the names. I'm sorry, y'all. And it was another park that I've been to, or excuse me, another mall I've been to. It's just slipping my mind right now. Sorry, and that's like not even. I think there's like 50 malls, they said, in Bangkok, and these malls are all huge, like 6 stories. So if you love shopping, hey, Bangkok is a place for you. Next, rooftop bars and restaurants for date nights. They got so many rooftop bars, it's crazy. I think my first weekend, I went on a pub crawl, and I remember this club called La Maya Club, and this rooftop bar is probably the nicest bar I've seen, I think it's the first rooftop. No, it's not the first rooftop bar I've been on. But this is one of the places that, are pretty decent. Just has the music. And I have a con about that bar too, but I'll say that for the cons later. But they got plenty of rooftop bars, y'all. The ride shares. So in the States we have Uber, what else? And Lyft. But here it's called Grab, Grab, Grab. And they also deliver food. So it's kind of like Uber Eats and DoorDash and Uber mixed all together. So you can request rides, and also you can request to get food delivered to your house. And y'all, I recommend this app. If you ever come to Southeast Asia, because I think Grab covers a lot of Southeast Asia, it is worth it. So I didn't take any train rides because this is just me. I like to get in a cab. I don't like to be around a lot of people, and there's nothing wrong with being around a lot of people, but I'm kind of introverted, so I just like to get a ride, have it come to me, and take me straight to the place. I ain't got to worry about different stops. I ain't got to worry about, other passengers. It's just point A to point B. And it's cheap, y'all. I know Uber, when I was in the States, Uber charged me to go from York, Pennsylvania to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which is probably like maybe under 30 miles. And I paid between $40 to $60, per fare. A ride like this in Bangkok, like 30-mile ride in Bangkok, would only cost me the max, maybe $14 for a 30-mile trip. Y'all, you can't beat the prices here. I don't think I've ever spent above per cab fare, above maybe $13 or $14. So Grab is something that you need to get while you're over here in Bangkok. But also, if you're a train person, I heard the train systems here are pretty good, but I didn't take advantage of it, so I can't really speak on that. And also, well, I'll say that for my cons. The next pro is the temples that they have here are beautiful. If you're a fan of architecture, if you like seeing different things, different religions, I would advise you to check out all the temples. The names are, I can't really think of them right now, but I'll show you them throughout the video. But make sure when you visit these temples, come correct. Don't go wearing tank tops there. If you're wearing shorts for the guys, make sure they cover the knees. Ladies too. Just be respectful. Don't go in there showing your arms off, showing your tattoos off. You're in a different culture. Respect the temples, and just be a decent individual. That's all I gotta say. I'm not trying to browbeat you, but just some food for thought. Food. So don't be like me. I'm a scaredy cat. So I've had stomach issues before. So I'm kind of scared of eating different things, and especially if I'm not too familiar with it. And I'm coming from a culinary background, so I'm pretty particular about my food being at the right temperature, being cooked at the right temperature. So the one time I had street food, I was in Chinatown, and I had some duck and noodles. And when I got the food, it was good. But what scared me was the food came out. It was really cold when I got it. It wasn't hot at all. I like my food to be a certain temperature when I eat it. That way, because I know it's not been sitting out. But Lord willing, I didn't get sick that night when I went to Chinatown. So I don't want to discourage anybody. You guys go to a different country, check out the local foods. But if you are still hesitant like me, I wouldn't knock you for it. But just be careful, Don't go to a place that's somewhere isolated and there's not a lot of people going to it. Usually they say if there's a street vendor that's has a big turnout of people just coming through there, so most likely that stuff is not sitting around a lot. Just be wary of the people that's, isolated. There's nobody at their food cart. So don't be scared to try different things. I'm still trying to work on it. I'm a picky eater. I can't help it. Okay. The cost compared to the U.S. So a lot of things are cheaper here. The ride shares are cheaper. The food delivery is cheaper here. Street vendors, the foods are cheaper. What else? Some of the hotels are cheaper. It's just the dollar to baht rate is very favorable. The USD to baht, the Thai baht is very favorable. You get your money's worth, but there's cons to that too. I'll go over that later. And last, for the pros, there's 7-Elevens everywhere in this city. So if you need something like bug spray, milk, just soda, bandages, whatever you can think of, 7-Eleven has it, and they have them all over the place. So that's a one plus for me. Like, some of these pros may not be big deals to you. I'm just stating the pros that I thought were important for me. All right, now that I went over the pros, these are my cons. So if you are a seasonal person, meaning you like the winter weather, you like the cold hitting you, you like going out there and feeling the cold, fresh air, this is not the place for you. So Bangkok is normally going to be about 80 to 90 degrees during the daytime, maybe sometimes 100 degrees. Or at night, it's going to be in the 70s, and it's still going to be kind of humid and a little muggy. So you're not a heat person, you don't like warmer climates, this is not going to be for you. Second is this can be a sneaky place. Like I said before, the ratio for US dollar to baht, you get your money's worth, but it depends on where you go. Because if you go to the higher end clubs or any decent restaurant, they're going to charge you like US prices. I know when I went to the bar in Club La Maya, I got me an old fashioned, and it costs just as much as in the States. So if you're still in that Western mindset as far as spending and stuff like that, you're not going to notice the price difference. You're still going to be spending a lot of money over here in Bangkok, even though prices are cheaper. But just keep this in mind when you're buying stuff that they have over there in the States, like Nike and stuff like that, you're going to be paying extra because they have to get that stuff imported, in this country. So you can be paying for imports and you can be paying for other things. But keep that in mind. If you want your money to last over here, you got to change your ways a little bit. You can't have that same Western mentality like you're spending in the States. Just for example, you got to give some, you got to take some. If you know what I mean. All right. So if you are a person that likes to stay in the countryside, likes the chill environment, places like that, you might not like Bangkok because this place is noisy. You go outside, you're going to hear a lot of motorbikes, just engines revving, vehicle noises, honking horns, people screaming on the street, street vendors screaming, locals screaming, tourists screaming. It's just very fast paced, very busy, especially on the popular areas like Kawasan Road or Nana Plaza, Soy Cowboy, places like that. You're going to be walking down the street sideways trying to dodge people. So if you're a person that doesn't like the hustle and bustle, you're probably not going to like Bangkok. And next is going to be nightlife. So the nightlife, it's something else. I just said Nana Plaza. That's a good place to go to if you're somebody that likes to see shows, stuff like that. Likes the big bright lights. Likes the drinking environments. Likes the environments with a lot of, how could I say this? A lot of working ladies, put it that way. Bangkok has a lot of that. So you got, most guys come here that are single and they're looking for, certain type of entertainment, or gals, it's there for you. If you have a certain type of lifestyle, Bangkok nightlife is, for you. You're going to have a mixture of everything that's at your disposal. So the nightlife can be overwhelming too, especially if you're not a person that goes out to clubs. You see just, people yelling at you. You walking down the street and, you got some young lady, pulling at you to come here. It happens. It happened to me. So just it can be overwhelming. So just get used to it. It's just a part of the scene here, you know. And the last thing I got is the local taxis and the local tuk-tuks. So they're gonna notice that you are an outsider, you're a tourist. So they're gonna hopefully try to take advantage of you. They're hoping that you didn't do your homework, and they're gonna offer you a price that's most likely gonna be overpriced. You know, the cab drivers and the tuk-tuk drivers, because most of the times you don't know what's going on, and you want to go to this place, you know, and you're just excited to get there, so you just go ahead and pay it, not knowing that that guy got you. You know, you paid way overpriced. Uh, One night I was kind of desperate because I was waiting for a while on a grab. So this tuk-tuk driver came by and he offered me to take me to this place that was kind of far. It was my Airbnb. It's kind of far out from where I was, and he gave me this price. And I looked on the Grab to see, you know, if it was cheaper on the Grab app, and the Grab app was a lot cheaper. And the tuk-tuk guy was charging me like almost 3 times as more. So when y'all come out here, y'all do your research. Just don't wing it. You know, if you like to wing it, hey, that's fine. You know, sometimes I do that, but just be careful. You know, there's always people trying to scam you. There's always people trying to get money from you. Just take it with a grain of salt. My opinion, I do recommend anybody visiting this city, Bangkok. This city is a beautiful city. It has tons of things for you guys to do. Tons of things. Um, I wish I had more time here because there was a lot of things that I didn't get to see in Bangkok. There's a lot of places in Thailand itself that I didn't get to see. I only got to see Pattaya Beach, and that was a lovely place. Pattaya was a lovely city. It's a little coastal town. Uh, I hear about Chiang Mai, places like that, Phuket. So I definitely got to come back to Thailand and check out the other cities. I don't know when the next time that's going to be, but I will definitely be back here in Thailand. So overall, hey, I can't say enough about this city. This is probably one of the best cities that I've been to so far. Uh, I didn't think anything would top um, Dubai, but Bangkok beats Dubai, man, big time. Just the amount of things that you can do here is ridiculous. But y'all, that's all I got. Hope y'all gain something from these pros and cons. These are my pros and cons, you know. Somebody else might have something different. But if you have any other questions, you know, feel free to hit me up in the comments. And if you like what you heard, hey, subscribe, drop a like. Hey, I appreciate it. And see you next time. Peace.